Would you rather see the burning bush talk to Moses or see the fire consume Elijah's altar in front of the prophets of Baal? I think I'd rather see the burning bush. I just want to see, like, oh, it's a burning bush that's not burning and a voice is coming out of it. You know, I want to see that. Hey God family, what's up? Welcome to Wacky Wednesday, and as you can tell from the title, I will be playing a Christian version of Would You Rather. So how it works is I'm gonna pick like a piece of paper from this box, and on the piece of paper there's a scenario and with two options, so you have to choose either A or B and you have to pick one. So this should be very, very interesting. Play with me and please comment down below whatever choice, whatever scenario got you thinking, what you chose and why. If you are new here, welcome. I'm God's daughter. This is God's Daughter Ministries, and if you'd like to see more of me and more of what I do, subscribe and go check out my other videos, and you can also go check out my other social media pages. We begin. The first one. Okay, would you rather have heard Moses read the 10 Commandments or Jesus preach the Sermon on the Mount? I mean, any chance to be with Jesus, right? So I think I want to hear Jesus preach the Sermon on the Mount. Not just that, but like see it live, see him preaching to like 5,000 men, 5,000 women, 5,000 children with no microphone, and feeding all those people with just, 2 loaves and fish. Wait, what? 2 loaves and 5 fish. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Just want to see it happen face to face. Okay. Would you rather betray Jesus or deny Jesus? No! Betray him or deny him? Oh, jeez. Okay. So basically it's like asking, would you rather be in Judas's position or Peter's position? I don't like it, but I'd rather be in Peter's position. So I'd rather deny Jesus because at least I can come back from that, I think. Okay. Would you rather see Jesus dry up a fig tree or see him flip tables in the tabernacle? Okay. I think I'd rather see him flip tables in the tabernacle. Like, I just want to see, like, oh, that made him angry. Like, I know both situations made him angry, but like, seeing Jesus go off on a bunch of people, that would be interesting. I think I'd rather see him flip tables. Would you rather sit at the feet of Jesus while he teaches or prepare supper for Jesus and the disciples in the kitchen? Come on, come on. I think I'd rather sit down at his feet and listen to him speak, rather than distract myself with other things. I mean, even if I know like Mary was fixing food for everybody. Sorry, not Mary, Martha. Was fixing food for everybody, but like with Jesus, anything is possible, right? So I'd rather like sit down at his feet like Mary, listen to what he has to say, listen to him speaking. I just want to listen to Jesus speak, honestly. Like I just want to experience sitting in front of Jesus and listening to what Jesus has to say, like hearing it come out of his mouth, Would you rather face Goliath with only a stone and a slingshot or wander in the desert for I'd rather face Goliath. Guys, the desert is hot. Me and he do not mix. I cannot be wandering the desert for 40 years just because I'd rather face Goliath, as scary as it would be to see this. There's a building of a man standing in front of me. I'd rather face that than spend 40 years up in the desert. Oof, child, no. Would you rather see Jesus feed feed 5,000 or see him raise Lazarus? Okay, so I already spoke about the 5,000. I'd rather see him raise up Lazarus. Like, I want to see, like, to see, like, okay, somebody dead, and then you're gonna see him walk out of the tomb. Like, I want to see that. See him raise Lazarus from the dead. Yep, I want to see that. Would you rather see Jesus walk on water or see him heal a blind man? Walk on water, I think. See him walk on water. Yeah. Like, I just want to see how that whole scenario played out. Like, I want to be on the boat, and I want to see Peter, and I want to see the disciples all be like, oh, it's a ghost, and Jesus is like, no, it's me. And then Peter like, if it's you, call me out. And then Peter stepping out. I want to see that whole scene playing out. It's very interesting. So I'd rather see him walk on water. Would you rather be present at Jesus' birth or his resurrection? With him. Resurrection. I think I'd rather be present at his resurrection. I don't know. I think I'd want to see him be raised again. Like, yeah, I don't know. Would you guys rather be present at his birth or his resurrection? I know, like, both are pretty special, but, like, yeah, his resurrection. Would you rather know what type of fruit Adam and Eve ate, or know what Jesus wrote in the sand when people wanted to stone the woman who committed adultery? Funny enough, I was watching a sermon the other day by Pastor Robert Madu, and he was talking about this, and he was like, I don't even know what he wrote in the sand, but a lot of people are trying to figure it out. I think that would be way more interesting than having to know the type of fruit that Adam and Eve ate, regardless of the fact, like, they ate something and they brought us here. So I don't think I care that much about what type of food it was. I just care about what they did. So I'd rather know what Jesus wrote in the sand, because that would be pretty interesting. Like, what did he write in the sand? Like, while the Pharisees are trying to, like, yo, what must we do? And then Jesus is just like there writing on the sand. I want to know what was so interesting for him to write in the sand while they're busy pestering him with the moral dilemma. Would you rather name the animals or build the ark? Yo, name the animals. Or build the ark. Yo, building the ark feels like a lot of work. Feels like a lot of work. So I think I'd rather name the animals. I know it's a lot of responsibility, but it should be fun. Like, imagine you get to like determine what a giraffe is called. Instead of calling it a giraffe, you could just call it something else, like long neck or something. I don't know. It sounds like something fun, Would you rather have God add 15 years to your life or be carried to heaven in a chariot? Ooh, can I go to heaven, please? This world is something else. I'm about ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. I can't anymore, hey? Would you rather be thrown into a furnace or into a lion's den? Will I be saved like Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Because, oh, guys, would I rather be burned to death or be mauled to death by lions? Yo, fire and heat, not my thing. Lions, then carnivorous animals. Okay. I think I'd rather be in the lion's den, hoping that God muzzles their mouths like he did for Daniel. Okay. Would you rather live as long as Methuselah or as long as Jesus? Guys, I'm not about to be living up in this world for over 900 years. So I'd rather live as long as Jesus, because then I get to be with Jesus quicker. Would you rather have a plague of locusts or a plague of locusts? I hate frogs. I'd rather have locusts. But frogs. To have frogs everywhere in the house, in my I hate frogs, so I'd rather have I'd rather have bugs than be roaming around with a whole bunch of frogs. God, cannot. Would you rather have dinner with Moses or with Paul? Paul, guys, I was reading the book of Romans, I think last year, and Paul, I fell in love with Paul. I mean, I still love Joseph, he's still my number one, but Paul is a close second. Paul is very interesting. Like, I like Paul. Y'all should read the book of Romans. It's so interesting. Would you rather have heard one of Jesus' sermons or seen one of his miracles? That's not fair. That was not fair. I'd rather hear him speak, see him perform miracles. I think I'd rather hear him speak. There's just something about being able to like see Jesus in his element. Like speak what he is. Do you understand? I think that would be, I think I'd rather hear him speak. What would you guys choose? Would you rather hear him speak or would you rather see one of his miracles? Because I think I'd rather hear him speak. That should be very, his presence alone is just, Okay. Would you rather spend an hour in heaven or walk? Would you rather spend an hour in heaven or a week with Jesus on earth? Oh boy. I know I've been talking about I want to go to heaven, I'm ready to go home. But like, I think I'd rather spend a week with Jesus on earth. Because I'm gonna spend an eternity in heaven, you understand? Like, I'm already gonna go to heaven, so, well, at least I'd like to think of it. But yeah, I'd rather spend a week with him on earth. Yeah, let's walk with Jesus. Would you rather marry Boaz or marry King Xerxes? Guys, okay. I think Boaz. Yeah, I think I'd rather marry Boaz. You know, you hear about how Ruth and Boaz are one of like the most romantic relationships, but like the greatest love stories in the Bible. But like, I think Boaz, I don't know that much about King Xerxes, and doesn't say that much about how, you know, like, he's a king, and I think I'd rather marry Boaz, cause like I've seen his character more than I have King Xerxes. Like, a lot of what I know about King Xerxes is from watching One Night with the King, and you know, I'd rather like see it from the biblical perspective. So like, I don't know King Xerxes' character as much as I do Boaz, so I don't think I'd rather marry Boaz. And I like the way he treated Ruth. I like the whole like how he went about his courtship with her. I like that. I really did. So I think I'd rather marry King. I'd rather marry Boaz. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys had fun just like I did. And if you guys would like me to do more of this, let me know. If you'd like me to do other things as well, like suggest some videos and I'll do them. Comment them down below, or you can message me on Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp, or you can email me. Thanks again so much for watching.